Well, today our resident doctor is in the kitchen, and she's going to show us how to make one of her absolute favorite dishes. It's a meringue pavlova. Dr. Zhezhe is in the kitchen. Thank you! Before we get started on how to make it, please explain to us how we can make the best meringue.
So meringues are egg white based with sugar, and egg whites need structure, so we need cold, fresh eggs. Fresh eggs have more acid in them, so they tend to be more stable. Then we add cornstarch and a little bit more acid in the form of vinegar, and that allows us to have this big, fluffy, beautiful, light dessert for the spring. Wow. So let's get going. We've got a pre-tape.
Eggs are fresh. Like
how do you know?
Like the ones in the store?
On the side of the carton, there's actually a little code, and we'll talk about it after. There's a little code
on there
on the side, but if they aren't fresh, we add a little vinegar, and that gets them into an acid state, and we've got great egg whites.
I saw you in the kitchen.
Yeah, so let's go. We've got a pre-tape from earlier. So what we do first is make a little template, because we were going to make this heart shape because it's a lovely dessert. So we trace half a heart, flip it over, and then just trace over that line. And this is on parchment paper, which will help release the meringues. Then we take the second sheet and just trace over. And don't worry, it doesn't have to be precise. This is kind of a rustic dessert. Now, we put 10 egg whites into a mixer with a pinch of salt. And again, that helps the foam develop. So we'll beat this for about a minute until the whites go from yellow to sort of white looking, like you see now. And we're going to very slowly add in 2 cups of sugar. And that will take about a minute or so. And then we turn the mixer on high, and now the magic and alchemy happens. So what we're doing is building structure in this egg foam, and the sugar is giving it great flavor as well. And after about 2 minutes or so, I check a few times, and what we want is the egg whites to be so firm that when we put the tip of the whisk in, they actually hold up. So they're kind of runny and drippy, and once you get close to the 2-minute mark, you've got to really stop every 15, 20 seconds or so to make sure.
Can you overmix them?
Yes, you can. They can break, but if they break, you just add a fresh egg white in there and you can rescue it. But see how the white holds up? It's just...
So it took you about 3 minutes.
Now we sift, a couple of tablespoons of cornstarch over to give structure, some vanilla and vinegar. And we're going to fold this in gently. We don't want to collapse those whites that we worked so hard to make fluffy. Okay. And again, the vinegar gives structure. And now we have this. So here is our beautiful.
Bring it in. Let's have some.
Our beautiful.
How gorgeous!
Wow.
And we have 2 of these sheet pans with the template in them. And I'm literally going to just take this. Now this has been sitting for a little, so it's a little liquid.
Can we just show everybody what this looks like? It's so beautiful. Look how gorgeous.
So springy and wonderful.
Beautiful.
And with an offset spatula or something that is flat, you're just basically going to trace out your egg whites onto this heart. And we're going to do 2 of these. This one doesn't look so pretty, but after you bake it, you can nudge it in here. You can clean it up with a little napkin. Sorry about that. And what you want to do for the top one is you want to actually create a little bit of a well in the middle here to hold your berries, so you want to build up the edges a bit.
What a lovely
this
dessert.
is lovely.
This is so good.
We have a problem. I'm not sure if I like Dr. JJ or Chef JJ better.
So what we're going to do now, we're going to put it into a 180-degree oven. And the reason why we do this, we don't want these to get color. We want it to maintain this beautiful white texture and look that like the tutu of the famous ballerina Pavlova had, Anna Pavlova.
How long do you leave it in for, Dr.
90 minutes. So you could do this the night before.
That's a long time.
Then you turn your oven off. And you let your pans cool for about an hour or 2. Okay. Then my tip here, because these can weep, and if there's any humidity in the room, they can weep and get stuck to this parchment paper. So you want to loosen them up with a big wide spatula like this that has a lot of surface area. Get underneath your...
After it's been baked.
After it's been baked, exactly.
Right.
So we put them in the oven.
It's so good.
I can't handle how good this is.
And they're going to come out and they're going to look like this. And this has been pre-released with the magic of television, but basically we have our nice pavlova here, which you actually can pick up if it's well cooked enough.
Can you do this ahead of time, and keep it in the refrigerator for a few days?
You don't want to refrigerate these because the enemies of
water
meringues are water and moisture and humidity. So you want to put them like in a box or on a sheet pan like this and wrap it with saran wrap.
Okay.
So you keep moisture out and keep it in the driest room of your house. Then to put this together, we have our bottom layer, and this doesn't look so pretty because meringues tend to crack, and that's okay because we can rescue this very easily.
How?
We have beautiful fillings. So this is
whipped cream.
mixed with lemon curd, and we use just prepared stuff from Trader Joe's. It's awesome.
This is so
If you
good.
want to cut fat and calories, you can use non-dairy whipped topping.
We
or
don't
if
want
you're
to.
dairy allergic. And so we basically just slather on
Oh my God, this is so good.
a nice thick helping. Remember, this is just a very, very luxurious but light dessert.
This is perfect for Easter and Passover.
It is,
It, doesn't
it is.
it does have flour in it.
And it's gluten-free, and if you use non-dairy topping, it's dairy-free too. Then you take your pretty heart, you put it on top.
Wow.
We're going to drizzle a little bit of lemon curd on here.
Oh, Dr. JJ, that looks beautiful.
Throw on some fresh berries, and what we did, we took about a third of the berries and pureed them to make a beautiful sort of shiny.
I think what we're overlooking here, and this is probably the main point, is do they serve this in Nashville?
They might, but it
might have that
actually
in
is a
Nashville?
favorite dessert in New Zealand and Australia. It's really a big thing.
far
but
from
it's,
Nashville. Well,
Yeah,
have
and then
that
we
there,
drizzle
Matt.
some more. And there we have it. We have a beautiful fresh berry.
Amazing.
There you go.
So good.
JJ,